Started. Let me know when you're ready. These bigger airplanes like this, they actually hand prop. I know you guys can't see them all the way down, but you're going to see some pretty big airplanes taking the sky here. Do we need an electric starter? Derek's having a little bit. Oh, there you go. You got it running. He was down here the other night and started the first flip. I swear to God. All right, we got one started. Number 2 started. Now, number 1. Tim, you ready to go, buddy? Starts talking about it about 100 beats in a second here. Okay, bye. Not quite yet.
Okay. We're live. Facebook Live.
I love this. These guys are tossing this thing around like they're very, very Number 2 pilot is Mike Uniform from Temecula, California, and number 3 is Derek from Cedar Rapids, Ohio. Okay, once again, there's a rope ferry down there. This is always one of my favorite events here. Since they've been doing this for 24 years. It always amazes me how the children are here. We're going to divide them up. We're going to hang these guys down and give them a round of applause when they get landed. But in the interim there, go ahead and get the kids ready. Okay, here comes the first pilot. Let's see here. This is, let's see the trailer. Is that even set for the one? Okay, this is Mike Leopold from Tempe, California landing. Number 2. And we only have a little now. It must be down there. What happened? Oh, we had one loose motor. Okay, here comes Derek Power. Cedar Rapids. We had one. Is it out in the bean field or what? Oh, yeah, we had a motor go out. That's not very common on these gas engines. Once again, the other night they ran really, really good.
Okay, we're getting ready to do the candy drop.
Okay, there's no damage to it.
See all the kids at the far end of the field?
Land them without the wings tipping up or whatever. A lot of times you can land them without damage. Hope that doesn't happen there. Okay, we're going to have 2 groups here. First one will be ages 1 through 6. You got to go on the honor system. I'm not going to card anybody. So the kids 1 through 6.
This is our candy drop.
And then ages 7 and above. So if you got grandmothers, when we get down there, I'm sure we can find some candy for you as well. But I want to give you a little history. You know, we talked about the serious side of the candy drop. That was when Carol Halverson dropped the candy on handkerchiefs over in Germany. But this is the one that we've been doing for 24 years. And it is one of the favorites, particularly kids' favorites. The number of kids have grown every year that we've done this. When we first started doing this, we used to drop about 50 pieces of candy. And we had a very small airplane that would hold 50 pieces of candy. And it turned out that we started having a lot of kids that didn't get candy, and so we thought we need to come up with a better solution. So the gentleman that's getting ready to fly this airplane here is Roger Schultz. Roger lives up towards North Liberty, out on the reservoir. And he said, I'll settle that problem. And so he got the plans for what they call a Telemaster, a giant Telemaster. This plane is, I believe, 156-inch wingspan, and it'll hold, that weighs approximately 50 pounds. It will hold 15 to 20 pounds of candy. So what we're going to do, Roger's going to take off. We're going to keep the kids back. He's going to make a circle, and he's going to have a guy helping him. You might want to have somebody help him call the drop zone. Can we get somebody down? Okay, Joe, you're going to help him? Because he can't take his eye off the plane, so he needs to have somebody kind of tell him that he's over the runway. So what you do, he went ahead and he built this aircraft, and what we do, we put Tootsie Rolls in here, and we tie streamers onto it, we fly over, and once the plane's safely out of the way, we go ahead and release the kids. And if you think kids are slow and don't want to get up and move, wait till you see how they move when they drop this candy. So anyway, we have arrow hops out there protecting those wells. We have a few things we don't want anybody to hit. So Roger, go ahead, take it off, and we'll let him get up in the air. So I started to say Roger built this Telemaster. Well, this isn't the first Telemaster. This is actually the second Telemaster. Unfortunately, back in 2009, we were practicing for the air show about 3 days before the air show. This plane obviously doesn't fly every day, so it gets out probably once a year. Some of these planes here do the exact same thing, so it's not uncommon. 3 days before practicing at the air show, he had a structural problem. One of the struts broke, and the plane went in and crashed. And we were devastated. We didn't know what we were going to do for the kids. So we actually had a helicopter drop that year. Derek Powers came up with an innovative drop box, and so we were able to carry it through. And we thought, well, maybe we'd have to rethink the candy drop. But nevertheless, Roger went ahead, built another Telemaster, and this took him probably a year to get it complete. It's a huge, huge airplane if you haven't seen it. So anyway, we certainly appreciate that. Roger didn't want to see any kids go without candy, and he certainly is a man of his word. He did exactly that, and got it taken care of for us. So anyway, Roger, when you're ready,
And your spotter says you're ready. Allow for the wind. And this will be groups ages 0 to 6. And then we'll get the older kids a little bit later. He'll land safely down the runway here and load up and drop another 15 pounds. So we're going to drop about 30 to 40 pounds of candy here. So whenever your spotter thinks you're ready, looks like you might make one more pass. Now, warning to the kids, we do have a lot of geese out here, and some of those things out there that look like Tootsie Rolls, they're not. So Mom and Dad, you might want to check over the Tootsie Roll before they unwrap it. Okay, you think this is going to do it this time, Roger? Okay, he's saying, yeah, all systems go. He's going to bring her around, and this is difficult. To play the wind, you don't know what the winds are going to do. Down here, they may be blowing one direction. Up there, they may be blowing another direction. Maybe a little stronger, maybe not quite as strong, you don't know. So we never know where these are going to go. If they would have to land in the pits, we asked some Aerohawks to watch the gates there. We don't want kids running through these airplanes if we can avoid it. Okay, here we go. Looks like it's going to be a good place to drop. Right about there, I'd say. Or not. Oh, we ready? Okay. All right. While they're doing it, it looks like Tim's bringing his plane back. I think it's okay. Is it all right, Tim? Tim, thumbs up? All right. He landed her out in the bean field. No damage. All right, bombs away. There we go. All right, here again, like I say, they didn't have to go too far. I've seen these things land over in the landfill, and we've had kids lost over there. We haven't seen them for days. Okay, not just half of them. These are the 1-year-old to 6-year-old being assisted by their parents. Now, we realize that some kids are going to grab more than one, and some are not going to get any. We figured that out too. After 1 year of having a bunch of crying kids, we decided maybe we better have some candy in a bag that we could actually hand out. So if you didn't get some candy, see one of the guys in the yellow shirt there, and we'll make sure you take some home with you. Okay, Roger's bringing the Telemaster in. You can see it's a real floater. And he had to kind of land a little bit downwind, but we want to keep the plane away from the children. Safety is our main concern here today. So he's going to bring it back, load it up,